I've set a revenue target for that month. If we touch that target in December, next summer, we are going to fly the entire team to...
Yeah. I'm out here on the road. You can hear it in the voice.
I've actually got a pretty neat hotel room, to be honest. We're on like the 70th floor of the China World Summit Wing in the World Trade Center. I flew in from Ulaanbaatar this morning, so Mongolia. Had an amazing time in Mongolia. And prior to that, I was actually hanging out in Turkmenistan, but we're now here in China. We've got an interesting couple of weeks planned ahead, and we're gonna take you on the journey. Just locked in the date for the 992 GT3 Touring and GT3 RS collection, which is so exciting. Literally just in last video, it feels like only yesterday we went and picked up that 991 GT3 RS, and now we're here locking in the dates for the 992. And I'm spending a lot of my time at the moment just working on TDM Gym, which in itself is also quite a surreal and exciting project, because I honestly think the gym chain can be big time. And I think it's because of the culture within that, right? The way that we're actually creating this sort of invite only, have to be vouched for to become a member way of doing our membership structure. And that's what I'm actually working on now, like the logistics of that, getting the infrastructure together, the internal decor, the structural walls, the paint, the mirrors, the flooring, all of this stuff. That's the next steps, and that's what's kind of in between where we are now and launch day. So working on that. Wrapped up with the gym stuff, feel like I've made a good bit of progress. I want to put my mind somewhere else and come back to it with a fresh set of eyes. I've also actually been listening to Gym Launch from Alex Hormozi, which, if I'm honest, it does not really apply, because the vast majority of what that book is about is tailored to like regular gym owners that are looking to just maximize profits on Gen Pop, which is not what we're doing at all. However, there are still a good few nuggets in there that I'm enjoying. But yeah, just currently working out what the rest of the trip looks like. Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, Abu Dhabi, Russia. I think that's about right. Let's lock in and get it all sorted. Sun is starting to set here. I literally ate breakfast not that long ago. You can see the remains of breakfast, because I was up like all night. The problem I've got here in China is that being 7 hours ahead of the UK, as I'm going to sleep, the UK is in prime time. Like the OnlyFans agency is booming, things are thick and fast. But I actually spent last night putting together a really, really exciting proposition for the team. So it's September 25th right now here today in Beijing, 25th of September. And December is notoriously the best month of the year for OnlyFans agencies, right? Like that is a given. Everybody will agree with me who's in the industry. And so I have decided that in order to increase team motivation, get everybody together, get the kind of office culture really back together for the winter, I've set a goal for December within the agency, a revenue target for that month. If we touch that target in December, next summer, we are gonna fly the entire team to LA, and we're gonna have like a crazy villa in the hills, looking over the city, Beverly Hills mansion, pool, whole team out there working from Beverly Hills for a month at least. So that's really exciting, and I sent the comms out late last night. I woke up this morning and the team are amped for it. So that's really exciting, really cool. But yeah, the plan is to quite literally just sit here like this for the rest of the day and then go to sleep, wake up and catch a train tomorrow to Qingdao. So let's do that. So good morning from Beijing Nan Station here in Beijing South. We're going to catch this bullet train right now to Qingdao. And here we are then in Qingdao. I am actually pretty excited to be here. I'm only here for one night. That's 2 nights, one night. I don't really want to waste any time, but I'm also super tired because I was up all night dealing with a bunch of agency stuff. We actually signed like 3 big creators yesterday, which was a big deal really, because the winter fat is starting to pack onto the figures every day. And yeah, I need to get some sleep, but I kind of want to go and experience what this city has to offer. I think this view is going to be absolutely insane at night. I kind of want to just stand here all day, but I also feel like I need to go see the city, and I've only got one night. I don't know what to do. just had some crazy pictures through of the 992 GT3 RS. Literally just landed at Porsche, from what I understand, on a truck with like all the zip ups and everything, like totally brand new, fresh as anything, 0 miles car. Wow, that is so exciting, so cool. When I get back from this trip, the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking delivery of that 992 GT3 RS. But it is coming up to 10 p.m. right now, which is 3 p.m. in the UK, which is pretty much like meeting time every day. Right now we've got Web and Tech meeting, so I'm going to go and find somewhere super cool to catch up and take that meeting. Following morning, currently sat here processing some of the stuff that we went through last night. We are separating TDM Gym from the gym equipment resale business, and I just picked up a really cool domain that I think I'm gonna kind of push that side of the business down towards and completely separate them in entity and brand. I think it's a better move really, because the gym should focus on the gym and the equipment should focus on the equipment, and all the SEO and the branding and the terms that we want to use really should suit either, rather than just lumping them into TDM Gym for the sake of sharing a brand. So about to enjoy some lunch here with an amazing view over the Yellow Sea, and then this afternoon I'm going to catch a train to Shanghai, which I'm really excited about. So we'll pick up with you guys in Shanghai. You know, them rainy days where you kind of have no real reason to be outside anyway, so sitting inside actually feels like a good thing. That's kind of what the whole of today has been like. I actually got here last night, but I woke up this morning, storm, so I just sat on the 120th bar and ate a pigeon that did not look like a very nice pigeon. Picture on the screen. I've eaten pigeon before and I like pigeon, but this was a real Chinese looking pigeon. So I ate that, enjoyed some work at the top of my hotel, J Hotel Shanghai, amazing place. And then I've actually just come to the Ritz and I'm currently at Flair, enjoying a cool view, knocking out some work, working on an integration of the web and tech team into marketing. So essentially, currently we have like media, web and tech, marketing as separate departments, separate department leads, separate responsibilities, separate like Notion hubs and all disconnected from one another. But I've realized that actually they're very connected. A lot of our websites are design, SEO, CPC, it's all stuff that kind of relates back to marketing anyway. And of course, media is a form of marketing for us as well. So encompassing that within one place, one point of contact, one team leader, one Notion hub, you know, in general, bringing that team together, allowing collaboration, sharing of skill sets, that's something that I think makes a lot of sense. So basically spent the last couple of hours piecing that together. This room is actually super, super cool. The bathroom is like ultra modern, very big, full-size shower that could probably accommodate like fucking 10 people or something. Walk-in closet, all very, very nice. And there's an amazing view that's like over 100th floor of Shanghai. The problem is the weather at the moment means that you really don't see anything at all. However, the best thing about this entire place is what they actually have in this cupboard. Now, most hotel minibars in Asia have been a massive disappointment. But here, they have Green Monster. Now, green isn't exactly my favorite, but it's Ultra Monster. In fact, wow, that's my first one in Asia. And they give you some mad stuff in here. I mean, yesterday I had some like snus in here. The only reason that I'm even back here is because I just went to Sir Ellie's, but I forgot my laptop. So I sat down ready to do some work and quite literally could do no work, even if I tried, because on my phone it's just not the same. So I'm gonna head right back to Sir Ellie's right now. And I imagine the view is gonna look incredible because it's like a skyline shot. So it's gonna be like similar view from last night, but just the other side of the river looking at the entire thing rather than just one building. Let's go check that one out. And And that is a wrap for tonight in Shanghai. A very, very productive evening of work. Got an absolute bunch done. Couldn't be happier really with the amount of work that I'm getting done here in China at the moment. I'm about maybe a week into being here in China, and it's not just China specifically. This whole trip in general has been very productive because it's just allowed me to enjoy, beautiful scenery like this, but also be very locked in. The thing is at the office, right, like I'll be sat at my desk, but there'll be a permanent queue of people like coming in from different departments that just consume my entire attention, and no matter what I'm getting up to, how deep I am in the work, I'll get interrupted. And that's kind of a problem, I suppose, with maybe the way that we run the business, or maybe the way that I am as a person, in that I get dragged into things. But what I would say about being here in China is that that hasn't happened at all. I've quite literally spent every minute of every day locked in, 12 to 15 hours sat on my laptop in beautiful places, enjoying the scenery. And so I honestly could not be more happy at the moment with productivity and the way that all of the businesses are coming together. The winter fluff is getting packed onto the figures in the OnlyFans agency. The gym is coming together. The equipment resale business is growing. Every part of life at the moment is in elite tier territory. From here, my plans, I'm going to Taiwan tomorrow, then Hong Kong, then Tokyo, then I'm going to Abu Dhabi and racing the Vantage GT4 around Yas Marina, then Russia, then back to the UK for some crazy stuff. So the next few videos are going to be wild, and we'll see you then.